Hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talk Network channel, and welcome here to my pretty face. Welcome here to me, myself, and I, Steve. And this video not being a podcast, so I was kind of staying it there, welcoming you here to this video. Usually saying, welcome to the Ramble, or welcome to Talking Packers, Steve, or welcome to this, welcome to that. Well, this one, you're just basically being welcomed to a video talking about the NBA. Those still big things that did go on, a lot of big trades, or at least to me, trades done by the best in the East, the best in the West, the best in the NBA, making some moves along with other teams as well. I would love a utopia, a world where we had for NHL, NBA, NFL, NASCAR, golf, all sports that ever exist, ever, whether pro sports or leisurely sports or whatever sports that are sometimes shown on ESPN, bowling, right? Or any sport that's done or shown that has competitiveness in their leagues, to all being unilateral, meaning all teams all are good. They have a couple of superstars, one on offense, one on defense, or one on this, one on that. Teams or individuals, different were individual sports, but still teams or individuals, it all being close. No one really dominating. And if they do, it's only for a couple of years. And then like forced retirement sort of thing. You only play 4 to 6 seasons at the max 6, and then have to retire. I know that wouldn't ever happen, but just for me, it would be great because, especially in the NFL and NBA, have all 32 in the NFL and 30 in the NBA, it being equal. And like I said, in all sports, MLB, NHL, NBA, NFL, bowling, PGA, PBA, ping pong, Olympics, with all the countries, it all being equal and it all being unknown. Like for me, it's more interesting if you have a tournament or you have a season or you have this or that where it's unknown to win or who's going to win. Even in WWE with this scripted television, but still having matchups with superstars where, it's even playing field, or they're all, who's going to be winning this. Unlike we just had WWE Royal Rumble where, as most fans had, their favorites and maybe a wild card that could win that Rumble match for the men or women, but mostly, we have in our top couple that we think probably will be the odds-on favorite to win, if not, whoever we pick as our actual pick, so I think that would be great for the NBA. That'd be great for all sports. I mean, I know I may be in the minority of thinking that, and it may just be a weird, wacky thing that I'm thinking of, but I'm just being honest, just being myself, as you always know I am in these videos. That would be more entertaining to me, more interesting to me, and for all NBA fans or all sports fans and whatever sport I'm talking about, and here specifically being the NBA, just be more of the unknown of who could be. Like any team in the playoffs could be winning the trophy, winning the NBA Finals, or winning the Lombardi Trophy and the Stanley Cup, for the NFL and NHL. Winning the World Series in baseball, being the champion, winning the Masters tournament in golf, PBA championship, bowling championships, ping pong, medal count in the Olympics, all that stuff. Like you still can pick and still think you have, who is your favorite, but in that utopia, in that world that I'm thinking of or living in my head, I guess, in the sports world, in the professional or just athletic sports world of competition, individual or team sport, that in my head there, that everything is unknown, and there could be a case made for each and every team or individual or whatever through that season or that tournament or that playoffs to a championship, that anyone could be the one to win it. But in the end, that's not reality. That's only in your dreams, as they say. But it's just something that I do generally think about, and would be awesome if that was the case in regards to sports. But here I want to talk about the NBA because the trade deadline did happen, and some big teams making some major moves, making $1 million moves. So In regards to my team, the team I support, the Milwaukee Bucks, I did enjoy going to the basketball game in Milwaukee at the Pfizer Forum on New Year's Day. Me and my family, kind of a gift from my dad to us kids, me and my sister. Got to be front row, this and that. It was a fun time. Would love to do it again, whether through a sponsor or through other means. Hey, maybe the Bucks are in the NBA Finals. We get to go to an NBA Finals game, front row seats. But it was a once in a lifetime experience, and I did love it, and I will never soon forget it, or never ever forget it. Because I do have the pictures to prove it, and pictures of memories, let alone other moments that are up here, just as much as they are on my phone or something in camera form, a picture form, I mean. Anyways, let's actually get to the news. Let's actually get to what I'm here to talk about, and that's the Milwaukee Bucks, the best in the East, as I would say, and that's whether that's just being a homer or my actual opinion. That is my actual opinion. I do think the Milwaukee Bucks should be the odds-on favorite to be the Eastern champs, Eastern Conference champions, and represent the East in the NBA Finals. We just had last night Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo picking teams for All-Star stuff. So there you go. But then again, you also say LeBron James is who's the best, I guess, and such like that. But his team's not going to be making the playoffs, so I can't just automatically say that Giannis being there as a captain automatically means the Bucks are going to make the playoffs or going to be in the finals. Because I sure as heck know the Lakers aren't going to be in the finals, let alone making the playoffs this season. So, although I do enjoy Rajon Rondo, Kyle Kuzma, and my boy there, excuse me. Crap, now I forget his name, even though he's awesome. Crap, I forget his name. Lonzo Ball. Yeah, thank you. Lonzo Ball. Yeah, that guy's awesome, and I forget his name when I'm on camera. Great. Anyways, for the Milwaukee Bucks making a deal, I mean, it seemed like a minor move, but on Wednesday, on the trade deadline, close to the actual deadline itself, of 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, the Milwaukee Bucks, hashtag Fear the Deer, sent Thon Maker, who I did actually enjoy on the team, to the Detroit Pistons, who were the team that they were facing on New Year's Day that I got to see there live and in person, living color, at the Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. For Stanley Johnson, 22-year-old forward at the end of his rookie contract, who had spent 3.5 lackluster years with the Pistons after being selected with that team, the number 8 overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft. So, actually getting a young player like Stanley Johnson, may not have the best stats, but being in Detroit might not have been able to contribute as much. Now being here with the team, maybe rejuvenate him, being a part of a playoff team, and a team that could be making it to the finals, could win it all. I'm just going to see how things go moving forward in regard to him specifically. I look forward to seeing him in a Bucks uniform and see how he does, or how the Bucks use him and have him contribute. But no, that was on Wednesday. Anyways, the trade deadline was Thursday. Sorry, I was thinking the wrong days. Thursday was 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern for the trade deadline, which was yesterday. But as Wednesday turned into Thursday, with the trade had not yet consummated, the Bucks were up to something bigger, or at least comparatively bigger. That only did come to light when the Milwaukee Bucks did make the deal, a 3-team deal. Thonmaker going to Detroit while Johnson bypassed Milwaukee and went directly to the Pelicans. So Johnson's not going to be at the Bucks. I guess I heard that wrong because I'm reading my own notes about it. So he's going to the Pelicans, where they have that whole situation. The Bucks also send center Jason Smith and 4 second-round picks to the Pelicans in exchange for sharpshooting 6'10" forward Nikola Mirotic, another international player. So we have Giannis Antetokounmpo with a very long last name, hard to pronounce, and Nikola Mirotic with his own name that's hard to say, but it is what it is. The harder the name to say, maybe the better the player they are. Maybe. No. I think so. Maybe. I hope so. As a Bucks fan, looking forward to seeing Mirotic and Antetokounmpo playing together and seeing how that actually does work out, as Nikola will actually be on the Bucks and wearing Bucks uniform. So that would be pretty cool. Seeing how that goes moving forward for the Milwaukee Bucks, and I think this trade is cementing how good the Bucks can definitely be. Excuse me. Excuse me. The Bucks officially announced a trade Thursday night. Mirotic could potentially join the team in Dallas, where they would play the Mavericks at 7:30. And then Friday, he won't be able to play until players involved in the trade have passed physicals with their new respective teams. So that usually goes. Here is a quote: "We are thrilled to add such a talented player in Nikola Mirotic to our roster," Bucks general manager John Horst said in a statement. "He's a skilled two-way player who fits extremely well in our system. He shoots at a high percentage from beyond the arc, rebounds and defends his position, and provides depth to our front court." I mean, you have Giannis and Nikola, usually playing 3 and 4, pick and roll aspect of it. Having an extra big man on the floor, international player, someone else to garner people in the ball, kind of like in football with wide receivers, getting double teamed, leave someone else open to catch its pass. Well, in the NBA, catch a pass in the sense of a pass to you to make a shot. I think that would open up things for Chris Middleton and others on the roster. Get some stats on as their own, I would certainly say. But yeah, this is my specifically. We thank Thon and Jason for their contributions to the Bucks and wish them well. The second round picks the Bucks are sending to the New Orleans Pelicans are Denver's top protected 2019 pick, which was acquired in the Roy Hibbert trade in 2017. Washington Wizards unprotected 2020 and 2021 picks, which was acquired in the Jody Meeks absorption and Smith acquisition of this season. And the Milwaukee Bucks own 2020 draft choice, their first round, according to ESPN. The trade needed to wait until Thursday because Smith, by virtue of joining the Bucks via trade December 7th, could not be traded again in a package with another player for 2 months, a timeline that ended Thursday. The deal that brought Smith to Milwaukee in December also brought George Hill to the Bucks and sent Matthew Dellavedova and John Henson to Cleveland Cavaliers. So all in all, pretty awesome in regards to the Milwaukee Bucks and in regards to the trade deadline. A lot of their trades and being made, I certainly don't think. Sorry, just trying to read some other information here. Give me a moment. But anyways, yeah, that's anyways, there's pretty much else to say here in regards to it all. Look forward to seeing how the team does. Go Bucks. And I do think the Bucks probably will be in the finals. If I had to predict it, I probably would predict Bucks versus Warriors. And we've beaten the Warriors before. They're in they're in California or here in Wisconsin. Either way, we've beaten them before. Maybe not often, because they've definitely beaten us a time or two, but we've certainly got one up on them at least couple of times. Again, one on the road and one here if you're at home. Hold on for a second. I think I'm going to call. All right, sorry about that. Just answering a phone call there. In regards to things, but here back in the NBA, like I said, Bucks versus the Warriors in the NBA Finals. That's how I see that going down. I definitely would want to be. Would love to go to an NBA Finals game. Never been to a championship type game like Super Bowl, Stanley Cup, Masters tournament, an Olympics event of any type. WWE WrestleMania, Super Bowl, of course, all those, and and of course, like I'm talking about here, the NBA Finals. It'd be cool with if my team is in the finals. But even if they weren't, I would love to attend the NBA Finals in general, just like the Super Bowl, Masters, Stanley Cup playoff game, WWE WrestleMania, other things, other great events, other championship-like events, and the Olympics as well. That'd be just kind of cool. Taking an Olympic event there, if not the opening or closing ceremonies, be like a USA military veteran top ticket, stuff like that for any of these events. It'd be kind of awesome. And you want to pay it back, right? Pay it forward. But anyways, that should be all in this regard, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Welcome to leave a like, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter at Army_strong_06, Snapchat and Instagram at StevieK_06. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Hashtag Fear the Deer. Go Milwaukee Bucks. Go Bucks. Enjoy the weather in the area, and above all else, as always, take care.